Hello friends, this is Wendy and I am a paper crafter, a scrapbooker, a junk journaler. I love all things Tim Holtz and I am the family archivist. Ooh, I really like that. And I am making these paper clips. I've got 2 of them done. I do want to point out, and if you'd watched my video, you know that this was a mistake. I had made this too short. I love this now. I mean, mistakes happen and you can turn them into something really wonderful. So I have 4 of these made. These are the paperclip base. And I cut out 4 of these. I have found that if I cut them out and immediately use my corner rounder to round the corners, it's already been rounded, that it makes life a whole lot easier. So maybe, and I've already got these all facing the right way. Oh, not this one. Now I do. And I have a few different ideas because I want them each to be a little different. And I may or may not ink the back or do whatever on the back, because let me just show you. I did nothing to decorate this back. I mean, the pattern paper is enough, right? This one, I decided I wanted to do the back as well. It's probably unnecessary. So I'm going to use walnut stain and worn lipstick. These are both oxide inks. I have found that I do like the oxide for the edges. So, in the whole assembly line fashion, this one ended up being a little wider. It's probably closer to 2 inches instead of 1.5 inches. It's okay. It's not a big deal. This paper is just one-sided. I ended up, I bought that Stamperia rose something, this, and it is 2-sided, and it's beautiful paper, but I end up only with, because they decorate some of the pages, well, 2 of the pages, one comes on the back side of the front page and the other one comes on the front side of the back page, and so they are unusable. I can't use them for this project. I mean, I can use them for something else, but not for this project. So I mean, they're perfectly fine, but I can't put them in the book. So I had to come up with other pages. So I went through my stash. I have a lot of paper. You know, I really do. I have a ton. And I found papers that looked good enough with the this rose something collection by Stamperia. So this was one of them. And I will show you on another day when we go to playing with putting the pages together. And because some of them, probably actually more than half of them. So I did 3 signatures. Finish your sentence, Wendy. Just finish it. You know, it drives me crazy that my husband does this and then I do it to you. I'm sorry. And I just did it again. So, finishing a sentence. When I put all of the papers together, I did it in 3 signatures with 5 pages each. I think I want to do both of these in the pink. So there are 3 signatures and they have 5 pages. And each of those 3 signatures have 2. So I got 6 pages of the double-sided all together that I can use. I mean, there's other stuff in there that I can use and I will be using in the journal, but it's not just strictly double-sided paper like this, where it's just a design and a design and that's it and nothing more. No fancy little this and that. And Stamperia, they have, you know, kind of a formula where each one of their books has like these, you know, postcards or the big round circles, you know. I mean, they have a number of different things that they do. This one, I remember when I was doing it, I made kind of a mistake. And I get snips out here. I don't like this little funny thing, so I'm just going to, you know, even it out a little bit. I didn't set it in my corner thingy very well, but it'll be fine. And I'm also gonna do this one in pink. But so there are overall in the 3 signatures, there are 6 double-sided pages, and all the rest are single-sided. So I've got an awful lot of white paper there, and I've already been thinking about what I want to do with that. So we'll be playing with that. And I'm going to do this all before I start stitching in, because there's just no reason to stitch these books together until I'm done playing with them. I also went out and bought these big jumbo bags, Ziploc bags. And I'm keeping each of my projects in the Ziploc bags. So I've got my Christmas projects in one, and I've got, you know, this one in another, and so on. So, okie dokie. I just watched what I shot yesterday, and I may delete some of it. I might do more editing. But instead of this great big long explanation about my 3 signatures, I thought, I'm going to show you them. And whether they're going to be in this order, I don't know. And whether I'm going to put them in an actual little golden book, or whether I'm just going to use a cover and gut one that they don't like. I don't know yet. But so see how I have colored page, white. Color page, white. Double-sided. This is upside down. Let's start over. Color page, white. Oh, and then I have this little flippy thing. I have not glued it in yet. So here, I'm going to glue it down, and then there will be a place for like notes, memories, whatever, right? I was thinking I'm going to call one memories, one blessings, and one thoughts, something like that. Anyway, and I got those from someone else. I think it might have been Pam at the Paper Outpost who had that on hers, but it could have been somebody else. I don't remember. But then it will be a flippy. So this would be a great page to be able to put photos of the whole family, because this is baby number 6. So this would be a nice place to do all of the family photos right in the beginning. Anyway, then, well, I probably will, I might just do a decoration on here. Well, no, she's going to have the booklet. Never mind. So I might stencil or something. Then double page, white. And then I decided to have all of my centers as the double-sided. More white, double-sided, white, white. So, well, and all of them are like this. So I will be decorating at least some of those white pages, maybe not all of them. And one of my thoughts was to put like just something either in this corner or when it's on this side in this corner. You know, maybe some stencil and then a little decoration. Whether that's a stamp or whether it's a die cut, I don't know. But that was what I was doing. And these are these jumbo bags, and they're actually by Hefty. I couldn't find the ones by Ziploc. I have bought the ones by Ziploc before. But these are by Hefty, and they're so big, they hold 12 by 12 paper. Like this isn't probably gonna go in the journal, but it definitely fits in there. So, yeah. Another thing I did while my husband was tearing up my ceiling above my desk, I did, so these are some of the milestones that I did. First bath, and I haven't fully decided exactly what I'm gonna do with that, but for right now, it's gonna go in here. There we go. And I have all of this extra paper from this project. So I'm just going to put it all in here so I can have a more cohesive journal. Keep it all nice and neat together. I also dug through my drawers. I don't even remember that I had this. So I have this that I've had for years that I plan on using with this journal. Again, flowers and bees, that's going to work really well with this family. Oh, I totally forgot that I had this. I don't even think I've used this, but that'd be a great stamp to use with this journal, this baby book. And then this one I have used and loved at least 3 of these very, very much over the years. And this was by close to my heart. These are the ones I got off of Amazon. Just put in B and got them. So what I think I'm going to just do is put these all together back in this little envelope and put them in, oops, in that hefty bag. So I put that one clip that I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it because it was not the right direction. I have that in there as well. But now I have this all together and I can't possibly lose this. I could maybe lose one little clip or something like that, but you know, I'm a massive desk. That is really, you know what? I have to clean again. I just went and cleaned. It's like the floors, right? Do you have that? Or laundry. Laundry's a really good example, but my floors are a great example because my husband was drilling holes in the ceiling. And guess what happens when you drill holes in the ceiling? Stuff falls all over the floor. I was running around after him with a broom all day yesterday, and he needs to quit drilling holes in the ceiling, and then I can clean, and maybe it'll stay clean for a while. Oh, I know, it's a first world problem, right? I mean, everyone should have such awful problems as husbands that like to remodel homes, but anyway. I'll show you what he did yesterday. I'm going to do it slow. One of my friends is like, don't do it fast. Somebody else does it fast and it gives her a headache. I've got a new light. It's a ceiling fan. I don't need the fan on right now because it's not summer, but I'll tell you what, I can really use that in the summer. So I now have 5 of these. Made another one. And I have measured, let me get my tool here, for 2 3/4 is where I want to make my line. Okay. And then I'm going to use my hole punch. So if I have 5 of those, I need 5 of these. I should probably just speed this up because I'm going to ink too. Okay, so I wanted to mention that I brought yesterday while my husband was drilling holes in the ceiling, I also did 1 through 6 months old and then 9 months old and a year old. And when I'm starting to put the book together, if I find that there's room for the additional months to do each one, then I will. I'm going to go back this way because of the ring and that lovely reflection. So these guys are done. And this one, I did put the 3-month on there. I just thought. Now this comes from a die. This is from a company called QuicKutz. I bought this, I swear, 20 years ago. Still in great shape. I use it with my Sizzix Big Cut. So or big kick, or I don't know what it's called. That thing that I use that I crank and it makes the thing go. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this one down. Okay, one down and 4 more to go. I think I'm going to use this stamp right here. I decided to make my life just a little bit easier and pull out my platform. I mean, I have it. I should be using it, right? And I've got painter's tape from some other project sitting on. Make sure I've got this the right way so that I can ink multiple of these tags, multiple tags at the same time. Let's see, do I know what I want to put on that? Well, let's decide before I start getting overly ambitious. I definitely want this here. There's another one here that I think would be fun on here. I think I might need to use a die cut on this one just because of how busy that one is. But this one, I can probably ink. I can put there. I was watching, I don't even know who I was watching. I watched so many different YouTubers. And yesterday with, you know, the ceiling drilling and all of that, I didn't have much else to do but watch YouTubers and get ideas. And one thing that a gal did, she used her platform. She used her, is it a mist or a misty or something like that? She used that. This is a Tim Holtz platform. And I do see them on Amazon. And they are a decent price. So if you really want one and you want it to be Tim Holtz because, you know, you love all things Tim Holtz just like I do, then you should go for it because, you know. Anyway, but she inked and she stamped and she inked and she stamped and she inked and she stamped several times. Let me go and pick this up. And if you didn't already know, this coming Saturday, is that the 6th? I think so. Yes, January 6th, 2024. Tim Holtz is having a live on YouTube. It's also on his website if you don't have YouTube. But you have YouTube because you're watching me. Never mind. You know, sign up for Tim Holtz YouTube channel. And he is doing a live presentation of a new release. It's kind of a new release. What he's done is he has taken several popular items out of his vault. And he is... I have too much on my desk. Okay. And he is taking these items out of his vault and changing the size a little bit. So if you already have the item, you won't have too many of the item. You'll have them in multiple different sizes. And, oh, he's got a whole line of them. I showed you the Christmas vault already. If you followed me, I have done a few things from the Christmas vault. And basically it was an item that he had years ago that he brought back. He changed the size and he added, he took things from multiple different Sizzix die collections that all go together. So like my Christmas vault, some of it was from one die set and some was from another that have been thrown into a vault. So just like Disney used to, way in the past, put things in their vault and then you had to wait for them to come out of the vault so you could buy them if you hadn't already bought them already. or if you had them on VHS and you wanted them on compact disc CDs, then you had to wait for them to come back out of the vault. But yeah, so he's kind of done the same thing. He's also a big Disney fan, so no surprise there. And one is the, oh, it's a rabbit one, so it's an Easter one, and that one has the alphabet from the Santa collection, just from this very past Christmas. I am going to ink these again. I almost think I'm happy with this one. I guess I'll ink it one more time, just, you know, just because. Anyway, so he's got several. He's got the wreaths. I have the wreaths. I think I have a lot of the ones that he has, but I don't have that alphabet. And I wanted it, only I didn't like that particular Santa, and it was more money than I wanted to spend. So, you know, he's got, I can't think of what all is in there. I do know that the bag that I have, the gift bag that I have, I think it's like fits a gift card. I've used it on a few projects already, and it's in the vault. You can't get it anymore, but hey, you can now. You can get that bag now, and you can get the pillow box. And I think that's what it's called, pillow box, where it's flat and then you do the sides and it poofs up. Yeah, like a pillow. Yeah, pillow box. I don't have that one. And it was really funny because it was just recently I thought, I wish he would come back with that pillow box because I'd sure like that. But he has. So the bunny with the alphabet and the other one, the pillow box one, I am strongly tempted to get. All right, so I am, oh, you know what I want to do? So I'm using the archival ink, and I think I'm only going to get it as dark as I'm going to get it. Oxide goes darker. Oh, I really think I'm happy with this one. So this one is coming off, and I will remove the stamp. But these others are going to stay down. Okay, I'll remove that so I can clean it. I end up at the end of the day. I wash everything and I put it in dish towels and I set it on my counter to dry. And this is oxide. And it's also black soot, but it's in oxide. And fingers crossed I like it. I guess if I hate it, I guess if it goes all wrong on me, what I can do is start over, because I have all of the supplies to start over, right? So, oh no! I was afraid it had moved. Okay. So this is me crying. And this is me getting over it. And starting over. Okay, I'm making sure these are facing the right way, and they are. I'm going to put that down with that one. I'll put this down with this one. I like that. You know what? This one now has a lot more design than the other did. I wonder how this will look on here. Let's see, that's up. I think it'll be all right. I've washed these because I had to, you know, put them down and set them on something. So I decided I'm just gonna wash them. Let's do this again. I'm not even gonna bother with the archival ink. And since I am going to be making clusters, I will use this other side as either a cluster base or part of the cluster or something. So it's not a total loss. and the other ones, those are two-sided, so the other side could be part of a cluster base as well. Let's see. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to ink that again. Okay, I moved the arm up a little bit so I don't hit it. I really don't know where some people put their rings. If I put it too high up, then I cannot see the picture to make sure that I am in frame. I'm not in frame half the time anyway, right? I have a wee bit of a challenge, not a huge one, but because I did this in oxide and not in regular ink, I really cannot use water on it because oxide will react with water and it will not be pretty. So I'm going to just put a little bit of yellow in the band. I have these little hearts. I have this one right here. It's not small enough. It would be fine though. Okay, so this is 005. It's just the finest of pens. Guess I could ink the outside. Let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Okay. Okay, so just to share, this is close to my heart, and I swear I bought it a good 15 years ago. These pens came with a bullet journal, but they were perfect for this project, so yay! This is a micron. There we go. I got it on Amazon, and it came in a multi-pack, so it had a whole wide variety of sizes. So we've got first and second month. We've got the third month. I think this is so cute. And this was QuicKutz. Okay, fourth month. I did the stamp from Close to My Heart. I have one more heart. Well, I will do that off camera, but I am definitely going to add that other heart right there. I didn't see it. So these hearts come from Falling Hearts by Tim Holtz. Gosh, I love that. Okay, fifth month is going to be Happy. We could all be happy, right? We could all use this. That was the stamp also from Close to My Heart. And literally all I did was, it's called stippling. I just, little bitty dots. Because if I had colored it in, it would have been too pink. So I also did that with the black on the bee and the blue on the wings. And then this is 6 months old. And this one was the easiest of them all. I just stamped it and put 2 hearts on it. Couldn't be easier, right? Well, I guess it could be. I could do like nothing. But let's look at the backs just real quick. I don't think any of the backs need anything. This one's a little boring, but still. If I do anything on any of them, I might put a heart on here. I'll put a little bigger heart there. That sounds like a good idea. I'll do that off camera though. We are done. It's kind of, it's sort of a thing just to be a little relaxed and chill on these junk journals. Because I think they're meant to help us to enjoy our lives and enjoy our crafting. We have released endorphins, yay. And yeah, so I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I hope you will give this a big thumbs up. I hope you'll hit that notification bell and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's all be happy. Don't worry, Be happy. Be happy now.